This film is an introduction to the annual health and welfare review of livestock. In this demo, we'll tell you all about the review and show you how to apply and claim. This guidance screen includes links to all the information farmers and vets need for a review. For farmers, this includes how to apply and how to claim. For vets, it includes guidance on how to carry out a review and specific guidance on how to carry out the required disease and endemic condition testing for the species being reviewed. We recommend you read the guidance before you start your application. The guidance explains what the review is and how it can help you improve the health and welfare of your livestock, how much funding you'll get, and it gives an overview of what happens during a review so that you can decide if a review is right for you. It also explains how to check if you're eligible, what you need to do after you've applied, what happens during the farm visit, explaining what your vet must do, and what happens after the review. It also includes a link to claim your funding when the review is completed. Let's start the application by selecting the Apply link. Make sure you read the instructions carefully before you start your application. Make sure you have your Rural Payments Service Customer Reference Number, or CRN, and the password available, as you'll need these to sign in. If you have more than one business, you'll be asked which one you want to review for later on. If you need help at any time, you can contact the Rural Payments Agency using the email and telephone number on the screen. When you're ready, select Start Now. On this screen, you need to sign in using your Rural Payments Service Customer Reference Number, or CRN, and your password. There's help if you've forgotten your password or if you have problems with your CRN. Enter your details and select Sign In. You'll only see this screen if you have more than one business under your CRN. If you have one business, you won't see it. Choose which business you want to select to have a review. If you need any help, use the contact information at the bottom of the screen. Once you've chosen, select Continue. This screen shows you the details of the business you're applying for. Check they're correct. If they're not, select No, and you'll be able to update your details. If they are, select Yes, followed by Continue. As part of the application process, we ask you which type of livestock you want to review for. You can only have one review every 10 months for one type of livestock. You can choose from beef or dairy cattle, sheep or pigs. Select which type you want and then Continue. Let's choose beef. As this is a beef cattle application, you're reminded you must have 11 or more beef cattle on the farm on the date of the review. This would be the same for dairy cattle. If you have sheep, you must have 21 or more sheep, and if you're applying for pigs, you must have 51 or more pigs on the date of the review. To confirm the numbers of animals, select Yes, followed by Continue. This screen gives you a chance to check your answers and change anything you need to. If you're happy, select Continue. Before you finish your application, you must review your agreement. Check the name, address, and the SBI of the business you're applying for. Check what you're agreeing to, and read the terms and conditions, checking the box to say you've read and understood them. When you've reviewed everything, select Accept. Your application is complete. Your unique agreement number is shown in the box at the top of the screen. The screen also explains what you need to do next, provides links to guidance you must give your vet so they know what they must do, and includes a link to information on how to claim. You'll need this when you've completed the review. This information will also be emailed to you along with your agreement summary, which can be downloaded as a PDF. You can now contact your vet to arrange your review. After the vet has visited your farm and given you a written report and a summary of the review, you can claim for your funding. The link to claim your funding was included in the email we sent when we confirmed your agreement. Alternatively, you can find it on the Annual Health and Welfare Review guidance screen. Please remember to make your claim within 6 months of the agreement date. Read the instructions carefully before you start your claim. Make sure you have your Rural Payment Service Customer Reference Number, or CRN, and password available, as you'll need these to sign in. You'll also need the date of the farm visit, the date the vet completed endemic disease or condition testing, the name of the vet's Royal College of Veterinary Surgeons number, or RCVS, and the unique reference number for the lab test results. You'll find these on the summary of the review the vet gave you. When you're ready, select Start Now. On this screen, you need to sign in using your Rural Payment Service Customer Reference Number, or CRN, and your password. There's help if you've forgotten your password or if you have any problems with your CRN. Enter your details and select Sign In. You'll only see this screen if you have more than one business. Select the same business you chose when you applied. If you only have one business, you won't see this screen. Once you've chosen, select Continue. You'll now be asked to check your review details. It's important to ensure that these are correct. If they're not, select No, and there's advice on what to do next. If they're correct, select Yes and Continue. Next, you must answer a series of questions as part of the claim. First, enter the date the review was completed. This is the date the vet last visited the farm to carry out the review. You'll then be asked when the vet completed endemic disease or condition testing. In other words, when they took samples. If the vet took samples on the same day as the review, select when the vet visited the farm to carry out the review. If the vet took samples at another time, select On Another Date and enter the date they did this. It must be after the agreement date. When you've done this, select Continue. Then enter the vet's full name and select Continue. Next, enter the vet's 7-digit RCVS number and select Continue. Finally, enter the unique reference number from the lab test results. Once you've entered this, select Continue. You'll now be asked to check your answers. Once you've done this, select Continue. Before submitting your claim, you must confirm the following. All the information you've provided in this claim is correct to the best of your knowledge. The vet carried out disease and endemic condition testing to recommended standards. They've tested the required number of animals and testing was done after the agreement date. The vet has given you a written report. The vet has also given you a signed and dated summary of your review, and the review was carried out in accordance with the terms and conditions. And you understand you may have to provide evidence to the Royal Payments Agency to support this claim. If you're happy to confirm these things, select Submit Claim. Finally, you'll see the Claim Complete screen. This tells you your claim has been successfully submitted. It also explains that the Rural Payments Agency may contact you to request a summary of the review. This information is also included in an email. This can be kept for your records. The RPA will now process your claim as quickly as possible and will pay you using the bank details you saved to your Rural Payments account. We hope you have found this video useful. If you need more help, you can look at the How to Apply and Claim guidance on .gov.uk.